All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay. We're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yeah, just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah, that's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
Gosh.
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Good evening and welcome. We have FPSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Zuniga, joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. We should have a fun one here.
The FPSL season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas. And it's Paris FC basketball to start out.
A lot of great talent on the floor in this one, but the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And it's in. Florian Marks getting to his spot and leaving the D to stand for disappointed.
Wow, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Now here's Portier. Puts up a three, knocks down the three ball.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
And the jam by Marks, showing just how explosive he can be. Marks with the hammer.
Portier outside. Here's Gobet. And Paris tacks on two more.
They're playing way too soft and that close to the rim.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. There's another one for Nanterre Elite.
I really like that shot from Chauvet. Forced the defense to guard all three levels, including the mid-range.
Marks defending.
And he wheels that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm really interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. His agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Now here's Portier.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. From 8.
Rebound by Nanterre. Here's Peltier. And a great assist that time by Marks.
And this game is tied up now.
That's a nice job getting it done inside by Peltier. You know, I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
Here goes a screen.
To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, something that's interesting, you kind of think about is the fitness level of these players, the professional level. It's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment.
Now here's Portier.
Power down after the assist led him into the lane. Loving the way Portier set up the assist with the pick. Nice read right there.
Outside Marks.
Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as his foul.
They're making a change. Outside Chauvet. Pass to Girard. Lambert. Here's Bleu. Guarded by Dumont. Three-pointer Chauvet. They get it back. And that one's good. Marks. And for the young players like NP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. It's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Misses off the right iron.
Nanterre trailing here. Pass to Chauvet. Here's Girard. Lambert. Here's Marks. And again, it's Nanterre.
Nice rotation of the ball there for Marks.
And it's Paris with the ball.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's so nice to have someone who can take charge like he has.
They've got to be feeling good about having the ball in his hands at that end of the floor right now.
Yeah, he's just been so smooth.
Now here's Marks.
12 points for him.
Pass to Girard.
Just 5 to shoot.
Marks.
No good, but that's just his first miss in 7 shots.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Lane Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt, Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's.
Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Pass to Marks. Now here's Lambert. Here's Girard. Monsieur defending. Bleu misses.
Wide open misses like that can be confident shakers.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
Pass to Monsieur.
Out to the wing.
And here's Portier.
From downtown.
Duke. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time, and offensive glass getting it done.
He was just the first one to react to that miss. A hustle play on the putback.
Here's Bleu. Here's Gerard. Chauvet, covered by Portier. The shot. And Chauvet missing. Harris with the lead. Down low. Here's Dumont. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, the captain of this Paris FC group, the methodical Pierre Dumont.
And Dumont is kind of the guy who always keeps his cool on the court. Never gets rattled and does all the little things.
Now here's Dumont. Pass to Visior. Downs, it'll go to Nanterre. So both teams making some changes here. Marchand. To hold the run. And the jam by Marks.
Nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And they definitely need to get going. They wouldn't mind shaving a few more points off the lead right away.
Yeah, it starts with defense here.
Yeah, if the defense keeps giving up soft buckets like that, it won't be a lead for long. Trust me, guys.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. The one thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
Now here's Portier. Marks defending. To the paint. Nice shot by Elic.
Excellent use of the screen and roll. Elic's experience really helps him in these sets.
It's tipped and stolen by Zadirko. Dumont. He's covered by Peltier. And Dumont gets it to go.
He's got so many tricks in his bag, he will find a way to hurt you.
That's Peltier on the wing. Back to Marchand. And he drops in the layup off glass.
A show of strength from Marchand, fighting through the contact with no problem at all.
Marks defending. Paris tacks on 2 more.
It still went down, but there's no defender on it. No need to go to the fadeaway.
Here's Lambert. Good, and Marchand gets the assist. And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre Elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
Now here's Marks. 14 points for him. Shot is off by Marchand. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Zadirko can't hit. And Nanterre has possession. They trail by 11. Count that one.
For Marchand, these high percentage looks are so valuable. He can confidently convert on that.
Now here's Portier. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nobody among the defenders stepping up to the challenge, and challenging on that drive.
And he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
He's just going to take that every time.
Oh, of course he will. And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's Zadirko. Zadirko a screen. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, just about 250 pounds, Zadirko can be a wrecking ball in close.
And so far, we've seen him be getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you guys surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that. Well, The defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Yeah, definitely saved the layup with that foul. He's going to have to earn him at the line.
First one falls for him.
When we talk to scouts, GMs, people in the NBA, it's almost a certainty Lambert will be playing in North America soon. Most projections, most people we talk to have him going probably early in the second round.
Now here's Portier. It's good from long range.
You got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him, he's still knocking them down.
They've got to change something.
And once again off the mark by Nanterre. Sure with the screen. Good on the bucket.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Now here's Chauvet. Pass to Lambert. Peltier. Outside for Marks. Wing shot on the way. And Hearn with the rebound. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Paris FC basket ahead, leading by 17. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get... Paris FC basket, all time. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
Yeah, on an open look like that, he's usually very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Surprising miss. I mean, he's almost always deadly when he's that open, even from way downtown.
Last quarter play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Elich. 6 to shoot. Here's Dumont. To the middle. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, you see Dumont making things happen inside. He's the leader of this Paris FC team, and it's easy to see why.
Peltier, guarded by Dumont. Peltier outside. And he gets the bucket.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
He needs some help as well.
Now here's Portier. It's good.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Marks with the ball. Down low. Lambert with the slam.
He's done a ton to help this team, but he needs to do even more if they're going to have a chance to come back.
And the foul on Marshall. That's his first foul. And they're on D. It's a 13-point game. So here goes a screen. And he's going up to the hoop here.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. It might have been an easy two if he doesn't make the steal.
By Lambert. Outside Marks. 5 on the clock. Shoots it up. It's held in by Paris. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's stolen by Marks. It's Nanterre coming up the floor. Good.
running the floor. Lambert wanted to ensure they convert on that fast break.
Marks defending. Pass to Dumont. Nailed from three-point land.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but if you keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Defensive foul. Save the vehicle. Third personal foul.
Here's Blanchet. And they are this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock. And most importantly, don't turn it over.
Yeah, don't pull a 10. Ledoux can't hit. Now 8 seconds separating the two plots. Double team on Lambert. Gerard. Pass to Beaumarchais. Inside. Here's Blue. The three ball. Here's Beaumarchais. Releases. Off on that one. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team would be young, but I think they've turned some heads with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Brian Benefitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in.
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
They play hard here in France, and everyone's a pro, so the level of competition is a lot better than in high school. But I got some great teammates and coaches, and they're helping me get up to speed.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Nah, not a focus per se, but I know who he is, and I know people think he's a lock-in for the NBA draft. So that's motivation enough for me. I'm trying to show I'm on his same level. Still, winning will always come first. That's the focus. I'm here to help the FC Basket push this thing as far as we can go.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
MP, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right, now I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep. You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
That's good.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy say?
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent, why don't you describe your games to my followers?
What, you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yo, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
I thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec, m'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah, it'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Sports and Brian Benefitemi as Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up-and-down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Ledoux. Quite frankly, Strasbourg Basket Pro wins the tip.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Back to Dumont. Clock at 6. expanding his range. Miller pulls it in. As you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker. And his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Now here's Roquefort. Here's Leduc. Miller for three. Kings it from downtown.
Confident stroke for Miller. Strasbourg, they want him in those catch-and-shoot chances. Like, look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Now here's Leduc. And it's Portier with the rebound. Ball on the wing. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Well, this is what Paris FC needs from Dumont. He can force the defense to extend outward.
Outside Leduc. Over Portier. That's short off the rim.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall. He made that pass to a spot and let his teammate run right into it.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. And it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Leduc for three. Again, Leduc missing.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going is probably not something he should try to shoot his way out of.
I'm sure his teammates would agree with that, Tim. Last thing they want to see him doing is shooting anymore.
I think he had some coaches that felt the same way.
Again, the miss by Strasbourg Basket Pro. Pass to Illich. Inside. Here's Portier. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Some more possessions just like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead. They'll start to pull away.
Have to be a little bit more aggressive and consistent offensively. He's such a great jumper.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Not many guys like that in the world.
No, definitely not. And we've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he views his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Now here's Lemieux. Off on the layup. Zadirko outside. Shoots over Leduc. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Oh, Maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Now here's Portier. Zadirko a screen. Miller pulls it in. Strasbourg trailing. Here's Roquefort. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Pass to Illich. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And so the first quarter in the books. Paris FC basket ahead. They're up by 9. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasbourg. Both teams making some changes here. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Strasbourg again missing. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Using his size around the rim, Felix cashing in for two, playing big for Paris.
Here's Leduc, and it's in off the backboard. Paris dictating the flow. Down low, deflected. Lemoon covering. Again, it's Paris.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Here's Leduc. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portier for 3. It's hauled in by Ledoux. Strasbourg on offense. It's a 16-point game. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Again, Strasbourg converted.
Just rising and firing in the mid-range. Leduc making it look easy.
Monsieur with the screen. The way this roster is constructed for Strasbourg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasbourg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game-ready just yet.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Well, yeah, you talk to MP, and he'll tell you it's been a great experience coming to Europe, playing at this level. He's worked really hard to continue to improve his skills while facing competition. It's been a win-win.
And again, it's Ledoux.
If he even gets an inch of space, he will make an opponent look very beatable.
Stolen by Lemour. Inside, Monsieur. That kick out to Ledoux. No good on the triple. Lemour covering. The turnaround jumper, count it. And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Now here's Ledoux. 8 points for him. It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lemoun covering. It's rebounded by Strasbourg. Pass to Miller. Lemoun. And that one comes off the assist by Miller. And so that brings the first half to a close. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 12. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Well, I love that Leduc has the awareness to draw that whistle.
That one falls, so he hits them both. And it's Paris with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. And he drops in the layup off glass.
And as a point guard, Portier understands it's his responsibility to involve his teammates. That's a great pass right there.
Outside Leduc. And it's Portier with the rebound. Lemuel covering.
No good there off the double clutch.
And with Coach Aaron Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent is there.
Screen by Elich. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, once MP gets going, it's like an avalanche. Just get out of the way, let him take over.
Outside Leduc. Leduc with another miss. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. To the middle, Sadirko, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, just about 250 pounds, Sadirko could be a wrecking ball in close.
Left side, Leduc. Portier. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, you can't say enough about what Vincent Leduc does on the floor. He's got an innate ability to find ways to score and also get his teammates good looks.
Portier outside. Lemuel covering. Miller pulls it in. Langford outside. Miller outside. Again, the miss by Strasbourg Basket Pro. Pass to Elich. They set the pick. Launches it. And no good. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Here's Leduc. Covered by Portier. And the basket by Leduc.
Big Langford dropping a dime right there.
It's Harris leading. From beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Strasbourg. You know, Leduc and MP have each helped their teams so far, both so crucial to the outcome of this game.
They got their fingerprints all over this one. Some great plays from both MP and Leduc so far.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Screen by Elich. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Shoots. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
I didn't think he'd get that one off in time, but MP with the terrific awareness, barely beating the clock.
There's a screen. Outside Leduc. Good on the triple.
He's been their top scorer today, but it has not come easy. He has not shot the ball well. He'll have to be more efficient if they're going to win.
Now here's Portier. To the paint, Sadirko. Good work defensively by the Steelers. Strasbourg trailing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Miller outside. Leduc with it. Now guarded by Portier. Lemuel, no good. Can't connect from long distance. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. There's FC basket ahead. Up by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Now tipping up his fourth quarter action between Paris FC. Third calls timeout.
love the confidence on display from MP. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Pass to Monsieur. Now here's Lemieux. Now here's Miller. Guarded by Dumont.
6 on the shot clock.
8 for 3. Offensive board.
Give it up for the little fella inside. Great rebound, and he had to fight for it.
Strasbourg with the rebound. Pass to Roper. Elich the block.
This is why these guys love the veteran Elich. He gives everything he's got, every possession.
Lemieux covering. Mirko a screen.
And he's going up for the hoop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The pass there floated up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on that one. He powered it through.
Watch out!
That's an alley-oop we'll be seeing on the highlights for a few days. You know what? Scratch that. A few weeks. You know what? Scratch that. A few months.
Here's Leduc. And off target on the 15-footer. Here's Paris.
They led by as many as 18 points.
He's covered by Leduc.
From 8.
Lemieux grabs the miss. Outside Leduc.
From past the arc.
Again, the miss by Strasbourg Basket Pro. Defended by Miller.
Nails the baby hook.
And every point they get now puts them one step closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it, just a tremendous all-around performance we've seen from them.
Yeah, Brian, it's been a treat to watch.
Here's Leduc.
That one wide left.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Portier right side. Defended by Miller.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great defense.
Substitution on the court.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Here's Bellini. Pass to Dubois.
Gets it to go from downtown.
Here's Blanchet.
And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything, but he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer and he continues to develop his game.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Tim Swartz, Brian Banafitemi, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
Look, I have a ton of respect for guys in this league, guys like Vince. That's why I'm here. Because going up against these guys is going to make me a better basketball player. So to outplay someone like Vince, that means I'm on the right track. And it makes me want to work even harder.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
Yeah, at some point I just felt that if we were going to win, I was going to have to step up, so I did. I'm comfortable carrying that burden.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Ms. Mueller, at the end of the day, this is a game. You're a professional and you're paid a good salary, so you have to treat it with respect. But I'm at my best when I'm having fun. So that's what you saw. I need to play loose and free to help my team win.
Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give snail a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.